Oh, that's so
We're all
cute.
flowers, right? And we're all watering ourselves and keeping ourselves fresh so we can grow tall and strong.
That's so cute. They're too pure for this world. Aloha everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hyram. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hyram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. So you may be thinking, Hyram, what the hell? What's with the backdrop, bro? I'm currently away from my normal filming setup and I know, this is like the third time in 2 months that I've changed it up and I'm sorry. But can we just appreciate this blue wall? Not like I need more blue in my life. But yeah, it's been like a week since I filmed. Honestly, I missed you guys. No, seriously, it feels so weird not being able to film for a while. I was kind of like on edge and it feels so good to be back. And I am coming back with a bang because I'm going to be reacting to Sam Smith's skincare routine. Now, I love Sam Smith. Honestly, their song, How Do You Sleep? Ugh, that was non-stop on my playlist last year. How do you sleep when you lie to me? Okay, I don't know what that was, but it definitely wasn't How Do You Sleep. Sam Smith is honestly so iconic, and I will admit, when Sam Smith first came onto the market, their music was like not 100% my taste. I know. Sacrifice me. Sam Smith music is so good. It's honestly amazing to watch their development, really accepting and loving themselves. And y'all have been requesting this video like crazy. So yeah, let's just get into it. I honestly have no idea what to expect. I don't know if it's going to be one product. I don't know if it's going to be 10 products. All I know is that you guys wouldn't shut up about asking me to do this video. And of course, whenever I see that, that makes my heart so happy. So let's get into it. If you don't know me, I'm a skincare specialist, but I'm not a licensed esthetician or a dermatologist, and I don't claim to be. That's not my path. That's not my education level. My focus is teaching you guys the basics of skincare in a fun and informative way, but if you are having any concerns with your skin specifically, feel free to see your dermatologist or esthetician to get that shit treated. This is all just for fun and information's sake. Okay, so this video is called Sam Smith's Fresh Skincare and 4-Step Makeup Routine. Oh, 4-Step Makeup Routine. They sound like a minimalist like me. I'm all about skincare minimalism. I hope their skincare routine is the same.
Hello, Vogue. This is Sam Smith here.
Oh, I love their smile.
I'm going to be walking you through my my skincare routine.
I love Sam's
my daily
earring.
skincare routine.
It's cute.
And what I do to attempt to look fresh and beautiful every day.
You can totally tell Sam is living for this moment.
Whenever I'm looking
it.
after my skin, in the morning or the evening, is something that my dad and Pharrell Williams taught me.
Oh.
Which is splashing really cold water on my face. It makes me feel really good. Mm-hmm. And I'm hoping that the cold water on my face is gonna keep my youth as I get older. I'm only gonna figure this out when I hit 50, but it feels good.
I have some bad news for you, Sam. Cold water does feel amazing on the skin in the morning. No. Okay, that's a fucking lie. I actually hate cold water in the morning. That shit is traumatizing. So many people are like, it awakens and refreshes you. Why is it when I do it, it looks like a demon came out of my body? But at least Sam is realistic in their expectations for cold water. Some people say like it's this secret to like anti-aging or to hydration or all these things. And there's just no data to back that up. If that were the case, I would be swimming in a pool of cold water constantly. You know me and avoiding aging. But I would trust anything that comes out of Pharrell Williams' mouth about skincare because his skin, he has aged like fine wine, honestly. Beautiful, beautiful skin.
And then we get this. It's called Skin Cuticles.
Ah,
and this
SkinCeuticals.
is a Simply Clean gel.
Yes. Oh, wow.
When I was younger, I
good
definitely didn't take care of my skin. I used to wear a lot of makeup when I was a kid. From about 14 to 18, I was...
Oh, wow, that's cool.
I had full makeup on every day to school.
Okay, that would do a lot to your skin.
It looked pretty awful, to be quite honest. I would do my eyebrows and I'd put on fake eyelashes and contour and everything as a kid. As I started to go into music, I started to just, from the constant traveling on the plane and constant touring and just the stress, I guess, of it, my skin was getting really dried out and just not fun. So I got into just daily skincare routine that just made me feel fresh and plumped up my skin a little bit when I'd been on a plane all day.
That's awesome. I think that does represent a lot of the concerns that I do see with a lot of people. Here's the thing. When I first started my channel, I remember it was in the middle of the full coverage foundation days. Everyone was going like full beat, full coverage concealer, foundation, everything. And I remember looking at this and thinking to myself, this isn't going to last forever, and people are going to start to see bad skin because of using this much foundation and this much makeup product every single day. So I started my YouTube channel kind of banking on the fact that people were going to turn to more minimal, natural makeup and just clear skin days. And sure enough, that's what's happening now. I mean, I think full coverage moment is fun, but every single day that can do a lot of damage on your skin, particularly if you don't have a good skincare routine. But I'm really happy to see that they're taking care of their skin now. It's also really interesting that Sam shared the story of wearing, full coverage foundation and makeup every single day. I think that's super cool that they were able to do it at such a young age. I know I would have been terrified to do that. So first of all, SkinCeuticals, I 100% support from my skincare philosophy. They're a little expensive, but really good products with formulas. I need to look at that specific formula because I don't remember what it has. Ooh, okay. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's not a terrible cleanser, but it does surprise me to see the ingredients. The second ingredient is glycerin, which is great, but the third ingredient is sodium lauryl sulfate, and it's not a bad ingredient by any means. I just find it to be a little bit stripping, depending on the formula. This one does have glycerin, so I'm really hoping that glycerin really does balance out the potential stripping effects of sodium lauryl sulfate. But when we have a lot more innovative and gentle, but still just as effective cleansing agents on the market today, I'm kind of like, is sodium lauryl sulfate necessary in a formula? It's not terrible, it's just not my favorite. It does have a lemon fruit extract, but honestly, a citrus extract in a cleanser is not a big deal whatsoever. I really don't care about that. I'm not opposed to fragrance in a cleanser. I mean, my favorite cleanser, the Use the People one, has fragrance in it. I'm just surprised to see it from SkinCeuticals because they are usually like really on the dot with fragrance-free formulas, so it surprises me a little bit. I'd have to say this is probably the most disappointed I've been in a SkinCeuticals product. I don't know, maybe I have high expectations, but yeah, for the price point, this is just kind of a really basic cleanser. I think you can find much better ones at the drugstore, like the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. I would say the Simple Micellar Gel Wash, but it was discontinued. I'm still not over that one. There's a breakup, and then there's the Simple Micellar Gel Wash being discontinued. And honestly, I can't figure out which hurts more.
I put this on my face. This is the cleanser. It's really sticky. So I put it on for a little bit, leave it for a little bit.
It's interesting because sodium lauryl sulfate usually foams up on the face. It's a foaming agent, but I'm not seeing any. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind.
To be honest, I feel like I need to figure out how to not touch my face because I read this thing that Meryl Streep said.
Live by Meryl Streep.
To not touch your face. That's how she remains looking so young. So I need to figure that out at some point.
That's true. But I'm the biggest hypocrite for saying it because I touch my face constantly. You guys are always in the comment section being like, Hyram, stop touching your face. And I'm like, I know, but I won't for some reason. I touch my face a lot. I don't know. My hands are always having to be like fidgeting with something. So I don't know. Yes, Meryl Streep is correct. If you want to prevent a lot of damage in your skin, it's best to not touch your skin, but you didn't hear it from me. But it's not entirely my fault. Okay, some of these reaction videos are stressful and I feel like the only thing that can ease that pain is to stretch the fuck out of my skin. I don't know why I do it.
And then the next thing I do, this is again SkinCeuticals.
Wow,
this is
okay,
called
wow.
Floritin
Ooh, okay, yeah.
CF. Just drip some on my cheek.
Careful, oh no.
And I drip it over my head. Put some here. Trying to not let it drip. Basically, mix it in really, really quickly. Really, really, really quickly. Just.
Okay, that was a little traumatizing. So if you've watched any of my videos, you know that there's kind of a common theme that I see with anyone who uses dropper serums, and I always say it like all the freaking time. I know I shove it down your guys' throats. Don't touch the dropper to your face, particularly if it's a vitamin C based formula. And a lot of you guys ask why. It's because serums in a dropper form are not formulated to be able to handle the bacteria buildup that is present on your skin. So when it comes into contact with the bacteria that's on your skin and then resubmerged in the formula and sits there on the dropper, there's a high risk for bacteria growth, for the product to go bad a lot quicker, and for increased sensitivity and irritation. Now, normally I freak out if someone just touches it to their face, like just a tiny little touch. I have never seen someone drag it all the way across their skin. Oh, no. I'm just cringing so hard. Yeah, please don't do that. Love you, Sam, but oh my God, no. I'm just imagining all the bacteria that's probably sitting in that formula. That poor serum. And the reason why I'm freaking out for this formula specifically is because this formula contains 10% L-ascorbic acid, which is the most powerful form of vitamin C, but it's also the most prone to turning, going bad, oxidizing. And that serum is fucking expensive, bitch. Oh my God, $166. That's a lot of money to be spending on a product that's likely going to go bad really, really quickly. And you want to know a way you can tell if your vitamin C formula is going bad? If it starts to turn dark brown. And guaranteed, if Sam is doing that to their skin every day, I can't imagine that formula would last longer than 3 weeks, a month. And that's really expensive. Not to mention the potential risk of irritation and sensitivity that you can get from an oxidized formula. So good formula, just please be careful about how you apply it. I say that, but I'm not 100% a fan of this formula. The third ingredient is denatured alcohol, and I imagine it's formulated with denatured alcohol because it's a delivery agent for the vitamin C, but honestly, that kind of disappoints me again. There's so many other great delivery agents besides denatured alcohol. I don't like denatured alcohol because it can be potentially stripping to the skin, and my skin specifically is very, very sensitive to it. But I think the thing that frustrates me is that there's so many other delivery ingredients that work just as well as denatured alcohol without the stripping side effects. And being that it's the third ingredient means that it's at a higher percentage than 10%, which is really disappointing. So I don't know, SkinCeuticals, I'm usually all about their products. I love their products. I love their formula. I love their philosophies. But not today, apparently. I'm kind of disappointed with this one. If anything, just go for their most popular vitamin C serum, or you can just do a retinol product, which is usually what I do instead of vitamin C, just because vitamin C has so many benefits, but like I said, super unstable, and retinol I find is a little bit more stable. And I love like the Inculus retinol or the Shani Darden retinol. Those are two of my favorites that I highly recommend you try out, where you'll see a bunch, if not more benefits than a vitamin C product.
After the Floritin, which we just put on, I will then go to another SkinCeuticals brand, which this is my favorite thing of all time. I run out of this so quickly. I use way too much.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I feel like it's a good thing, because this to me is the key to like no spots. I've under here, like, it's so smooth on my face. I love it. It's all because of this. And you just get a bit. I mean, I get way too much.
Oh yeah, that is a lot. Wow.
Just put this all on.
Hey, at least
it's like
they applied it to their hand before applying it to the face.
It's amazing, and you can just feel your skin drinking it. It's absolutely incredible.
I love the way they talk about skincare. I kind of sense this like similar passion. Like, I don't know, the way I talk about normal things is so like lackluster and dull compared to when I talk about skincare, and then my eyes just like light up. Fiery flame of passion. But no, I love seeing celebrities who are really, passionate about skincare, that don't just do it because people in the industry are telling them to do it, but because they're actually interested and really excited about ingredients and formulas and how they work. And I kind of see that with Sam. To be honest, I don't remember the ingredients off the top of my head for this serum, but if I remember right, maybe I shouldn't jinx it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it's just a super simple hyaluronic acid serum. A little expensive for hyaluronic acid, not gonna lie, but not every hyaluronic acid serum is created equally. There's different molecular weights. It's really confusing, but different types of molecular weights can cause different types of reactions with the skin, sometimes good, sometimes bad. So sometimes it is a good idea to invest in a little bit more expensive of a hyaluronic acid serum. Not that you need to, but sometimes it can be a good option. That being said, that is a little pricey. I don't know if I would dish out the money for that, but still a good product nonetheless. I will say, however, I think when they're talking about reduction of dark spots, I really do think that's probably due to the vitamin C, because hyaluronic acid really isn't supposed to brighten dark spots, reduce hyperpigmentation, or any of that. That's really what a vitamin C product nails. So Sam may be really in love with the vitamin C serum. I don't know. I feel like I look like the meme of the little girl that's like...
So this is my next thing I do after my hydrating. This is called Orveda.
Orveda.
I love this.
Or Orveda. I'm used to Aveda.
And this is an eye cream, basically. I put a little bit on under here. I put it on the bone, my cheekbone.
Wow, really. They put a lot.
I told you this. Maybe I'm wrong. People are going to be watching this saying you're doing it completely wrong. But I'm open to help.
Calling me out. Hey, I mean... It's an eye cream. Eye cream is basically a glorified face moisturizer, so you can literally put it wherever you want, and it won't make a difference. The only thing is that it's probably expensive if you're going to be using it in a lot of areas around your face. But Sam has that money. Okay, we know that. Use it as you like.
Touching your face, that is really quite a lovely... It's like every morning you're just like, hello, I'm going to look after you. You're my friend. Yeah. It's like we're all flowers, right? So and we're all... watering ourselves and keeping ourselves fresh so we can grow tall and strong. So
That's so cute. Oh my god, I'm so pathetic. Why am I literally getting emotional over that analogy? That's such a cute and pure analogy. My heart. They're too pure for this world. But yeah, I completely agree. You know, that's something I've really recognized over time. When I first started doing a skincare routine, I really didn't think much about the kinesthetic connection of touching your face and, you know, massaging it and kind of the emotions that it evoke. But over time, I've realized that that sensorial experience is actually really powerful. It's really almost meditative in nature to be like slowly massaging the products into your skin and just taking that time for yourself every morning and every night. And I'm someone who's really lazy when it comes to skincare. I don't like an extended routine, but for those few minutes of just touching the skin, feels great. Let me look up this ingredient list, the Orveda Eye Cream. I'm surprised I haven't heard of this brand before. Oh, that's expensive. Okay, $255 for an eye cream. Wow, that is so pricey, especially if they're going to be using it on the face in addition to the under eye area. Let me look at this ingredient list though. Oh, okay. It has a lot of hydrating oils like rapeseed oil, sunflower seed oil. It has squalane. It has a bunch of ferments, so good probiotic count. It has ceramides. Wow, it has alpha-glucan, oat kernel for hydration and reduction of redness, hyaluronic acid, sodium hyaluronate. It has a peptide complex and it's fragrance-free. Okay, maybe $250 isn't that bad. We'll never catch that coming out of my mouth for an eye cream. I mean, here's the thing. It's just an eye cream, but it does kind of look like they go in with an eye cream for their entire face. Like I think Sam uses it as basically a face moisturizer. So, I mean, I guess that kind of cuts down the cost, but not really, because think of how quickly you would go through one of those tiny jars. Whew, that's so pricey. That being said, the ingredient list is amazing. Like, definitely love the ingredient list, but you can find so many other eye creams out there that are just as good, but a lot cheaper. And just a lot of other face creams as well. If you're looking for good, really hydrating face creams, because it looks like Sam formula they were using was really thick, I recommend the Skin Fix Lipid Peptide Cream because it has oat, but it also has 3 different types of lipids to help strengthen the skin. Or if you want like a more lightweight gel experience, the Crave Beauty Oh So Simple Water Cream is good. I do like that the brand says that they formulate without essential oils and fragrance. That is very rare for a brand that expensive. So, you know, I am impressed by that.
I feel great after that. I feel fresh. For me, when I'm not performing and every day just walking around the street, this stuff is incredible. It's
yes, I was about to say,
SPF.
Please don't leave me hanging.
Quite a bit on, to be honest.
Good.
There you go, that's enough.
Okay.
Then I rub it
That's
into
a pretty
my
good
hands. I put it on my face. It
Oh,
can
okay,
get
so it's like a
caught in my
tinted one.
beard and in my eyebrows.
It's probably mineral
and
one
then
then.
it kind of goes really orange.
I'm liking
over
this
the
one
day.
already.
So I really rub it in.
Y'all, it's an SPF 50! Yes, finally a celebrity who understands the importance of sunscreen that matches their skin tone. Sam has very fair skin, so it's absolutely necessary that they're going in with a high SPF count. So I'm really happy to see it. Let me see which one it is. It is the Helio Care Color Gel Cream SPF 50. That sounds actually really cool. Why have I not heard of this one? I've heard of the brand, but I don't know this product. I'm just trying to find the ingredients. I can't find the ingredients anywhere. This looks like it might use innovative sun protection ingredients. I totally thought it was going to be a mineral one, but I don't know if it is. It does have titanium dioxide, so at some level it's a mineral sunscreen, but honestly this website that's showing its ingredient list is a little kind of messy, so I can't really tell. But I will say this formula does have fragrance parfum, which is kind of disappointing, and linalool and limonene, so there's definitely fragrance in it, but I'm okay with it because the rest of their routine is fragrance free. Sam isn't applying any fragrance, and I'm all about fragrance minimalism. You don't have to go completely fragrance free for everything. It's just about being mindful about which products have fragrance. And honestly, if one product has to have fragrance, let it be a sunscreen that you're going to use every single day with a high protection factor. I don't know if I'd personally use this, particularly because it does have parfum, so I really don't know about the irritation factor, but I'm so happy to see that Sam is going in with an SPF. My heart can rest easy. I was so nervous about that one. Oh, well, that was so much fun. That was so pure. I really saw their passion just like show through in the video. I wouldn't have really guessed that Sam was so passionate about skincare, but it's really cute and really fun to see that they are. I definitely felt that energy through the video. I mean, as for my overall thoughts, I think this routine is pretty good. It's a little interesting, I will say that. A bit unconventional, but I think Sam is covering all the bases. You got a cleanser, you got your treatments, you got your moisturizer, and you got your sunscreen. That's really all you need. I think my biggest concern is just to not apply the serum that way. Please, Sam, if you're watching this, which I know you'll never watch this, but if you are, please just squeeze it out into your hand and then apply it directly to your face. That way you can preserve the product as long as possible and make sure you're getting the best results. What do you guys think of this routine? Let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to know your thoughts on Sam Smith, their music, their skincare routine, what y'all think. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and to the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.